I think we're live. We might be live. Alright, so continuing on with our sorceress, the saucy sorceress. I gotta put all the shit back in my thing. So most annoying thing about mapping is like you want to juice your maps to get as much loot as possible, and then you end up coming back to base and you're like, oh, what do I do with this? Oh, that's big mana. To 12. And then occasionally you have something that's like rolls well, so you feel obligated to slam it. Now I have to spend exalts because it's rolled well so far. Oh, okay, yep. Well, okay, so what I'm doing is with my breach rings, I'm gonna regal all of them, so that way in my breach ring thing, all of them are like rare at that point, so I don't need to. If I want to reforge breach rings, which I do pretty often because I'm playing SSF, I don't have a need to sell breach rings. And basically anything that's not good for my build, I am reforging or throwing on the ground, or if I can be bothered, I'll disenchant. Mana regen, I guess we do this. Increase spell damage, it's a low roll, but we're gonna regal it just so that when we reforge, they're all rare. This is the wand we currently have. It's pretty good. Pretty damn good. High cast speed, +4, all spells, increased spell damage, and gain extra damage. I think what you're aiming for is +5, triple gain. So gain extra damage as cold damage, gain extra damage as lightning, gain extra damage as fire, and that ends up being more than just having a huge increase in spell damage, because there's some calculations. I've got a lot of things that are increasing spell damage, so I think it's basically just comes down to diminishing returns. When you increase it by a little bit more, it's like not that much more compared to all the other things, like factoring in all the other things that are increasing it as well. But when you have gain 25%, it's just factoring in the damage that you do, and then it adds another 25% on top. So if we manage to get gain 25% on a 3-liner, so obviously we miss out on the 107% increased spell damage, but if we have triple gain, we are like effectively increasing our damage by 75%, not well, on top, rather than just increase. I don't know how it works exactly, but I think I'm on the right track. We have a tablet. I'm not just going to chuck this in there and have to do something about it later, but that's kind of what it looks like. I'll just chuck some more orbs on it, and that way when I need to sort this out later, at least everything will already have 2 mods on it. Well, except for that one. I got so many fucking waystones as well, it's really annoying. I'm just gonna sell everything. I can't be fucked putting it away. I don't have enough space.
On with the work.
And starting to run out of space. I had to use another tab to split up my jewels, which is, I don't know, could be a good thing. Where am I? Okay, so we got some juice. We got some juiced up stuff here. I think I was trying to get to this tower so I could juice a little bit more. Wouldn't be a bad idea. Chuck this in there and do some juicing. So where I'm at is I either want a +5 wand, because I've had very bad luck, I think, with 81 plus wands, level 81 wands. I think I've had +5 lightning skills on a couple of them, but then I rolled them and they just turned out shit. And so I was like, well, it's at this point it's not doing more damage, so I'm gonna chaos it to try and like improve it. And it just straight away, it's like, oh, it's got +5 on it. Well, yeah, like the chaos orb just fucking hits that straight away. And I haven't been able to make one of the +5s into a better version of what I have. But I don't think we need a +5. Like, we're doing a lot of damage as it is. 135,000 DPS with the spark, which is pretty good, I think. We don't need to look at our waystones, like everything just dies. Even Burning Ground and the bad mods, we just like look at this pile of DPS. We can just stand in it. We have that much mana regen. Our build doesn't care what the mods are. We do struggle with max difficulty breach boss and arbiter, and that's mainly because we need to avoid the one shots. But we can do arbiter. So at the moment I've got a monk and I've got a ranger. The monk is very strong. I got very lucky with the quarterstaff. I do have a pillar of the cage gods, but I'm choosing to use the other quarterstaff because it's just very good. And I don't have Astramentus, and I don't have any strength in my passive tree to give us more damage with the pillar of the cage god. So at this point, that seems low rolls. Anyway, I think the source is good, but it's boring. I do enjoy playing the monk a lot more. And the source does have some sort of weaknesses, actually, when you get those guys with the shields and they reflect projectiles back to you, they can sort of fuck you up if you're not ready for it. Whereas the monk, it just doesn't really have any hard counters, and it's also more fun to play. You get a good dopamine rush from running around with the monk. So what do we got? We got 27% quant, 159% rarity, so not the best map. Personally, I don't mind Seepage. I think it's a cool map. Oh, we got max roll on this with fire res and low roll on hybrid something. So we're gonna discard. And yeah. So for the most part, we can pretty much just run around and face tank everything. Okay, if I get +5 on this one, that is, what do they call it? Streamer, ooh, that's actually very close. Streamer client. That's what I need to do. I need to look for the wand while I'm streaming. Because if streamer client's real, then I'll definitely get it. Is this... Can I get... check the focus. If it doesn't have +2 and max cast speed and max mana and plus energy shield, it's getting discarded instantly. Okay, well, we've completed the map, so we're gonna... I mean... I'm not opposed to just killing a few extra things. You know, I did spend 6 hours setting up on my towers, so I don't mind killing a few extra things. And now it's time to go. So for chase items, we're still looking for dream fragments. I have not got one. I would like to get an Astromantis on my monk, but that's kind of hard to get. I think we've well, we're using chance orbs on every sapphire ring and every star, and have not. Oh, I'll put this on. Quant rare, add some delirium. I think that would be a good idea. I like the one that gives more magic monsters. Like it's we've got a tower here. We can use this on a tower. I think it's gonna be. I've like on bluff. I don't mind using a good waystone on bluff, but I won't use a good waystone on any of the other tower maps because you don't often clear the whole map. But bluff's nice. It's got a linear path. You have to go to point A, point B.
Garukan favors me. Sands take you.
And there's really not much to it. Like, I'm at the point now where I have pretty good gear in every slot. Like, I got a decent one. It's not the best. I got a decent focus. It's not the best. My gloves are good. Chest piece is good. Boots are pretty good. You know, if I could pick exactly what mods and how they rolled, yeah, I could make better gear, but that's just not how it works. And so, the thing that you're now left with in SSF is that you don't just farm a bunch and then buy better gear. If you want to craft better gear or find better gear, it's just volume. You need to pick up that many items of that piece. So if it's focus, you run high level waystones and it gives you the chance of rolling the higher mods. Oftentimes they'll roll shit. Like for example, it's pretty obvious that they roll low sometimes and then they're just trash. And then if you have like one good mod or two good mods and one bad mod, you take it home and try and craft on it, and then it rolls well on the rest, but then you need to get rid of that bad mod. You end up using chaos orbs and just spending way more currency on it than, and then you end up bricking the item in the long run and spending a lot of time in your hideout doing that whole thing. So it's just like overall it's not worth looking for upgrades unless it's got 2 perfect mods to begin with. But when you are going through the quests initially and you have not the best gear, it's quite easy to find an upgrade. A lot of the times your item will brick out, like you add a regal on a feathered tiara that's got like a good energy shield base and like high resistance, and then you regal it and it gives you intelligence, which is good, and then your first exalt is also good, like it gives you like a mid-roll resistance, so you're sort of not thrilled about it, but it's like good, so you got to keep going, and then you get reduced attribute requirements. And you've already spent 2 exalts on it, you're not going to use it, and you're not going to spend another exalt on it. And if you wanted to, you could chaos it to try and get rid of it, but most of the time what happens is you get rid of something good on it, and then you just end up wasting currency. So I think you're better off just looking for upgrades, going for perfect rolls. So as soon as it bricks, as soon as it gives a bad roll, you just give up on it, fucking vendor, sell it, just let it, just throw it on the ground. Just don't waste your currency on it. Oh, we gotta put a tablet in here. I gotta find a quant tab. I think I'll go with breach with quant. $10%, 18%. That sounds good. Where did we... Why are they so far away? Alright, whatever. I'm gonna go this one. Seepage is not the best map, but it's so far away from everything else. Seepage... Savannah is good, but yeah. So if you are curious on the rest of the gear, I'll just quickly show you. So I've showed you my wand already. Our focus is pretty good. The only thing not so good about it is that the cast speed could be higher. Like, I would be happy with anything above 27% and 32 being the max. And then with the intelligence, I think anything above 28 would be ideal. So we could potentially get a better focus, but it's just so hard to find a focus that's got +2 to the level of all spell skills, because the weight on it is so low, it rarely ever comes up. I've probably picked up and slammed 300 or 400, maybe even 500 or 600 focuses to even get this one. And then the rest of our gear is basically just as much energy shield as possible, or int or mana. Our gloves are like not the best, but I've been having trouble actually finding a better pair of gloves because it's got really high energy shield, which converts to mana, and our mana is a source of damage and survivability. And it's got int, which is nice. The boots, big mana, big int, big-ish. Life regen is a wasted stat, so we could be focusing on trying to find better boots, but it's not something that happens quickly, because to get level 82 boots you need to be running maps where level 82 items can drop, which is not all the time. You need corruption or radiation on a map, on a T15, and then the only items that will be 82 will be from rare monsters. From normal mobs you won't get 35% movement speed. Anyway, chest piece, pretty good. I was considering to corrupt it, but I won't, because I have life regeneration per second. I would rather wait until I have an omen, and then I can chaos off the life regeneration and get maybe stun threshold, like 300 or 250 stun threshold would be really nice on this chest piece. And then I would consider corrupting to try and get a third slot. And then for the helmet, same thing. It's got max world rarity. I don't like the life regen. I would rather int, but at this point there's so many good things about this helmet. It's not my best helmet, but it has rarity, and my best helmet has like 550 energy shield, but I do like the extra rarity, so I'm using this one at the moment. And then for my rings, I got res big mana. I am waiting for an omen so I can get rid of accuracy and try and roll increased lightning damage or rarity. I probably prefer rarity, but accuracy is not beneficial for me. And then this ring is a bit of a meme. I crafted it very early on, like way before I had any of the gear that I have. I crafted this and corrupted it, and it had, like, just as a troll I corrupted it, and it got 23 to maximum mana, and I was like, wait, hang on, this ring's actually pretty good. It's got res, int, rarity, lots of mana. I should probably use it. And I realized afterwards that I should have qualityed it before I corrupted it, but I just I didn't think that it was actually going to be a good ring.
Will of the Marike.
So yeah, the thing with SSF is that it's actually quite enjoyable to be coming out of the campaign and not having the best gear, and then you just run maps. It's a little bit slower. You're not just like running around killing everything, but you have to be a little bit more tactical. Oh, wow, I nearly died. Need to be a little bit more tactical when you're just starting out and don't have the best gear.
Victory is mine.
But it's quite easy to find upgrades on gear, and that's always like a little pick-me-up when you find a new piece and you feel like your character's going to be stronger. I feel like I probably should have gone down south, southwest, and explored that area, because that's going to be a dead end. And by the time I finish the rest of the map, there's going to be an elite down there that I have to go back to. But it is what it is. So I've been thinking about Temporalis lately, and to get a Temporalis on SSF, I would need to run Sekimers a lot, and I am not running Sekimers at all. Like, I might be running Trials of Chaos a little bit to get some soul cores, and it's mainly just to find the soul cores for increased maximum mana by 2%. But they're pretty rare. I've run it like, let's say 20 times, maybe not even that much, and I found, I think, 2. So it's probably something I should be doing more, but the problem with it is I don't know if it's I don't know if it's actually going to be a benefit. What I mean is, if I swap my rune with increased mana by 2%, then I'm also taking off an iron rune,
Power in this object.
which increases my... Oh, that's a big roll. It's only tier 7. Wait. That seems good. Give us attack speed. Low fire damage. So I do have a monk, and I figured I may as well check weapons for the monk. But the problem with that is that when things look good, for a weapon to be fully completed you need 6 mods, and even if something looks good when it has 4 mods, the overwhelming majority of the time it's still gonna roll shit if you already have a good weapon, that is. And I have a great weapon on my monk. Like, the lowest that the cheapest one that I can find that's similar to my weapon on Trade League is like 8 divine. So it's a really good quarterstaff. So it's almost kind of pointless to keep picking up quarterstaffs, but you never know. Maybe I pick up one that's got like a higher roll fizz damage. You can still find better, that's the thing, and just depends if you are prepared to spend the currency on the low chance of finding those better mods. But if you're playing SSF, that's the only way that you're going to see them, is by slamming. Okay, so this is going to be a bad breach because it's not very connected. Like, if there was a doorway where my mouse is here and I could get through here, that would be good, because then I could go one way and then come back to the other way, but I have to go back.
Victory is mine.
I'm dying.
Garukan favors.
Lovely.
What do
Well, yeah, that's not good. That's not too bad.
Until next time.
Oh, we got some base ones we can use. How many lightning essences have we got? 7. I think we try and craft a wand. Would be a bad idea. So I'm keeping all my like low modded waystones in one tab, and then when it's full, I'll can exalt all of them and put them back. We have no space for exalt waystones in here, which is kind of shit. Very annoying. There's just so much like random waystones and like trashy ones as well. But if we're going to do some crafting, we'll go... I'll try and find 82s. I think that'll give us a better chance of rolling higher damage, maybe? I'm not sure what the max... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7... I'm going to go... Alright, we got fucked. Crafting. Any +5s? Nope. Lovely. Alright, so... You know what? I'm gonna craft the rest of them normally. Maybe we get a +5. Wait, what? Huh? Crafting. Okay, no plus anything, which is kind of good. That might actually be worth slamming, like even just 1 exile. Dead. Dead. Well, that sucks. Now we reforge. We got new ones. We got new opportunities to be disappointed. Okay, yeah, that's good. Yeah.
Go on.
Nope. Okay. So Let's reforge again.
SP.
Nope. Reforge again.
Go on.
Nope. Yep. Anyway, plus 5 level of all lightning spell skills, and oh, that looks kind of nice, but doesn't have what we're looking for. Hey, wait a second. Is that could potentially be better than what I have with double gain if I had cast speed on it. Okay. So I'm gonna hit it with a exalt, and then probably chaos orb. Wait, what? Right. Yep, bricked it. Huh? Why is there so much stuff on this one? That's a pretty good wand, actually. I'm gonna hit it with another chaos. Okay, it's bricked. Yeah, that's fun. So the fun part is,
Go on. Time is of the essence.
it doesn't have cast speed. Does not have cast speed. And that's terrible. And that's terrible. It's actually pretty good. I wonder if there's any argument for using a lower damage wand for better mana regen. Well, 968, that's a huge increase. An increased chance to shock too. I'm gonna corrupt it, see what happens. Oh. Yeah, it's not. Wait. It's not doing more damage, but it's got some appeal to it. I could use both of them, I think. Okay, so yeah, I mean, I might just keep it for the memes. I don't think I'll use it, but we'll keep it. So we got a bunch of attempts here. Well, we got a plus. Wait, what? We have a +5. What? We have a +5, but oh, because it doesn't have cast speed, it doesn't do more damage. It's crazy. I think these are our campaign ones. Yeah, so no luck. No luck on the wand front. We did craft a pretty good wand, but we're not going to use a pretty good wand
Of course.
unless it's better than what we have. Yeah. So anyway, I think we'll get back into another map. I feel like doing a breach, or even seepage. Let's run a that should be alright. We should get some ones on this one.
Sans, take you!
Oh, where's our scrolls of wisdom? So we need to find one.
Garukan favors me. Wall of flame!
Yay, one. I should at least try the new one, but like it does less damage, so the extra regen, I don't know, it could be cool. That's a one up here. Eh.
Victory is mine!
Okay, we killed an elite without accidentally, basically. I feel like running Simulacrum after this. I want to get the mana flask. That'd be nice. What in the dead end? Cool.
There is power
I'll
in
I'll
this
have one of them.
object. I can feel it. Sand, take you.
Should I be like Elon Musk and just leave a chaos orb on the ground just for the memes? No. Never leave a chaos orb on the ground. Unless you're Elon Musk. It's probably alright. Okay, this is gonna have complete trash. Yep.
A rare treasure.
I really want to look at that. Alright, whatever.
Yes. Time is of the essence.
Hmm.
Greetings. Until next time.
Alright, +5. +2. Okay. Oh wow. Does anyone use chaos ones? +5 all chaos spells. 55% increased chaos damage. Oh man, if that was lightning, it doesn't have cast speed though, so it's still no guarantee it's gonna be better than my +4, but yeah. Double gain and lightning. Nice. What do we got? What do we pick up? Oh, that's a nice one. We can do a simulacrum. I think I will. I probably will. Hello. Oh, cool. Okay, dokie. I got a piece of chili stuck in my nose. It's not good. Alright, we'll do a simulacrum.
Remember this ramshackle place? You've stood against so many years and so many seems. I think it's time to at last test your limits.
Wall of flame!
My fucking nose is so... something. Where are we meant to go?
Didn't break a sweat.
This is only the beginning.
Yeah.
Didn't break a sweat.
Oh, my nose is so runny.
Let yourself be drawn into the mire.
Desert fire. Garukan favors me.
Oh, that's good.
Victory is mine.
You have won. Wonder if it's got +5. It does not. It does not. Okay, this one could be
Are
fun.
you trying to cleanse yourself of me?
Why is it so difficult? Why is my nose itchy? Oh, this is not fun.
Victory is mine.
Eh. Eh.
You can't get rid of me, exile. I am you.
I am you. You are me. Yep. Alright, I believe it. Run around in circles and we never die. And the focus, huh? That's pretty good. That's not.
Nothing you do matters. The dream will end, and the dreamer will pass into the next world.
Wall of flame! There is power in this object. I can feel it.
Yeah, whatever. Yeah, it should be fine.
Victory is mine!
Loot explosion. I'll have a look at the mana flask.
Do you not wonder what tugs at the strings of fate? What stands astride the abyss and beckons you to fall?
Oh yeah, loot for me. Wait, where they always get monster life.
Die, forgotten!
No way! That's fucked up. Oh, I hate getting stunned. I need more damage. And they always seem to get extra monster life in that encounter. Like, why don't they get like all the other random mods they could have?